Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is something completely different than anything I have done before. I have never reviewed a technology item before, and by the title of this video you already know what it is. I'm super psyched about this. I've never had an iPad in my life because I never really saw a need for one, but then this new one came out and it's just like the things that it can do art-wise is so insane, and like, why wouldn't you want it kind of thing. We are going to be reviewing and unboxing the new iPad Pro, the 11-inch, and the Apple Pencil, because obviously if you're an artist you need the Apple Pencil. I'm a little nervous because I have an iPhone 7. Like, I always had a button. I've never not had a button. So I'm kind of scared that the whole like technology layout system of the iPad is going to be confusing for me at first, because I'm going to have to like learn how to use it without relying on a button. So that's interesting. Also, because it's USB-C port, I can use my laptop charger, so that's really convenient. I don't have to bring like 2 different chargers with me all the time. So yeah, that's a plus. But the only thing that kind of stinks is now, like, I have the dongle thing for my iPhone, but now if I want to use regular headphones, I need to get a separate dongle for the iPad, and it's just like a whole thing. So maybe I'll get AirPods one day and I'll be full-blown like Apple product lady. But yeah, let's just jump right in because I'm so excited. I got it last night and then I had to go to work right after I got it, and then I got home late and I knew I wanted to film this video, so obviously I didn't film it late at night, and then this morning 8:30 I had to go to work. So I've known that it's just been sitting in my room, and I'm just so excited because it's the iPad Pro. I'm so excited. Okay, so let's get into unboxing the iPad Pro. So I just set up this camera down here just to get like all the angles, you know, like you want to make sure that the iPad Pro is shown for everything that it should be. So I have this camera here on my phone. So the first thing that I see is this flap here with an arrow. So I'm assuming that you pull on this. Oh yeah, right away this thing like broke, so that's cool. Oh, that was not satisfying. I was hoping that it would stay in that shape the whole time. Ooh. I already broke it. Now we have the box. It's really cool. It's like a really matte finish, just like all of their products have been. I think it was such a smart marketing thing for them to like put the actual size of the iPad on the box. So like when I take out the iPad, I'll show you guys, like it will completely line up perfectly with this. So like, let's say you're at the Apple store or wherever you're getting your iPad, and you like want to hold up the boxes to compare like the sizes, so like you would know like, oh, this is the size that I want, this is the exact size, you know, you're not being fooled, like the picture's not being bigger. Okay, so let's open her up. So I've seen people trying to open these before, and people have had trouble because it's so tightly packed. So let's try to get this out. Oh my god! There she is! The iPad Pro! Oh my god. There she is in all of her glory. When you first see the iPad, there's this flap here, and then you just lift it up. And this is the bottom of the iPad, and then you have the top. So you see the camera in the back. It's the lifted edge camera, so you can see that it's not completely flush. It does have a little lift, so even though it's kind of annoying when you would probably have the iPad flat, you know that it's a great camera, so not even bothered by that. Immediately when you hold this, it is so different than the iPhone. Like, it's so, like, I don't know if choppy is the right word, because choppy I feel like is a bad describing word, but it's so flat. Like, I think my iPhone is still rounded. I don't know though. I don't know if the 7 is or not, because I always have a case on it, so I never really feel it with that one. But I think it's still rounded. I don't know with the iPhone X or any of the other ones, like the XR or whatever. I don't know what they're like. I've never held one before, so yeah. It's very like flat, but I think it's gonna be really helpful for people like artists who want to be drawing. It just works, I don't know, it feels more like maybe a notepad or something instead of like a piece of technology. So let's open it. Let me just stop talking so we can do what we're here to do. So there's this flap here, and you just peel it. So satisfying. I'm so bad at this. No one's ever gonna want me to review anything. Now you have just the shiny screen. I already got a fingerprint on it, so that's great. So I'm gonna hold down the button, turn her on. There's the Apple logo coming on. So the first thing that I see is that I'm at 93%, and it's showing me the typical like welcome screen, like the hello and all the different languages. Just have to swipe. Okay, so then I just have to pick what language I want. So I'm gonna pick English, obviously. And then it's telling me to select my country, so United States. Okay, if you have an iPhone or iPad running iOS 11 or later, bring it nearby and sign in automatically. Immediately this came up on my screen when I stopped recording. It's not focusing, but basically it says, set up your new iPad. So it says, like, use your Apple ID, blah, 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 to set up your new iPad. So continue. And it's connecting. There was like this like shape on my phone, and it told me to like take a picture of it, and then it like, oh, it's so cool. I have to position my face. Okay, so I just scanned my thing, and it says that my first scan was complete. This is so cool. So I set up everything, and now it's telling me, welcome to the iPad. Basically, the first thing that you see is your home screen, and it just gives you like the basic apps. Like, it has book and TV and stocks and stuff, but later on I'll get rid of those, and like GarageBand and Keynote and Numbers and Pages and iTunes U. Like, I don't need any of that, so I'll get rid of that later. So also inside the box you have your charger and your wire. Whoa. I am just such a mess. I can't. Okay, and also in the box you have this like slip that has iPad Pro. And also I think such a cool design is this is in like the shape of the iPad. Like, it's like straight and then has the curved edges, just like the iPad does. So I thought that was really cool. They didn't obviously have to do that, but I thought it was a nice touch. But it just tells you like how to use the iPad for like people who don't have like iPhone X's or anything without like the button. So that's really nice, because maybe I'll need to check up on that if I forget. That's really cool. So same thing, the Apple Pencil just has this tab here, and you just hold that to open up the pencil. So now you just see the box, same matte finish, just like the iPad. That's really cool. And then you'll see after that flap, you see a flap here. So you just pull that, and then it starts to come out, so you can see here. And then it says designed by Apple in California, just like they always have. And then there's this thing here that you just lift up, and then the pencil is right inside here. And then this is probably the same thing as the iPad, just information on how to use it, how to connect it. Here it's saying that it just magnetizes right to the iPad, which I think is so cool and definitely a much cooler thing than the other iPad. So that was definitely something that persuaded me to go to this iPad instead of the old iPad, because I was very like torn, because I was like, I'm gonna be using this iPad for art, and I don't want to have to plug it into the bottom of my iPad when I'm done. Like, I don't know, it just didn't seem right to me, so that's one of the reasons why I went with this iPad. Yeah, so there's also a flap on the pencil, so you'll just pull that off and it comes out of this plastic shell. Oh, the feeling of this pencil is so nice. It feels like a real pencil, and it's so light, but it also is like heavy at the top, which is kind of nice. This tip is really nice too. So let's set up the pencil. I believe it can attach to, oh, it has to go on this side. Okay, so there's a flat end of the pencil. Everything else is completely round, and then there's a flat edge. So then it just clips right on. And then it tells me that I have my pencil connected. So it says, would you like to use this pencil with your iPad? So connect. Okay, so welcome to the Apple Pencil. It tells me you can use the app, use apps in a whole new way with the pen. You can create instant notes by tapping anywhere on the lock screen, and it automatically saves the notes. And you can switch tools with a gesture. So that was a whole thing on their commercials, I believe, where you just go like tap tap on the pencil and it like switches. So that's really cool. That'll be really useful when I'm in like Adobe Draw or Adobe Sketch and I have to like switch between things. The feeling is so interesting. So I'll show you guys what I have here. It's so smooth and like I feel like I'm writing on nothing. It's so weird. And there's no lag like whatsoever. Like it's writing exactly when I'm writing, exactly where I'm writing, and exactly what I'm writing. It's so exact. It's kind of scary. It's so weird, but I love it. Okay, done. But yeah, this is the new iPad Pro 11-inch. I'm super excited to use it. I'll probably be doing like those speed drawings because I love to draw, and I would love to share my drawings with all of you. So I would love to, you know, do like one of those screen recordings and you can like watch me draw, and I'll have some peaceful music in the background maybe. Maybe it'll be relaxing, who knows. So yeah, thanks for watching. My name is Canzonieri, if you don't know. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I put out videos probably once a week. I try to, at least. I'm in college, so who knows like what my schedule's gonna be like that week. So I try to get out a video once a week. Maybe I'll get a company to sponsor me someday and do another unpackaging video. This was really fun. I would love to do this again with something else. That'd be really sick. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!